A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalatu wassalamu ala Muhammadin wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman. So, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to our series on Ramadan, where we are reflecting on a verse a day from the Holy Quran. And this week, we will explore some verses which are related to communication, specifically mindful talk. So today's verse is from Sura Taha, which is chapter 20 of the Quran, and it is verse 44, where Allah says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, فَقَوْلَ لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيًّا لَعَلَّهُ يَتَذَكَّرُ أَوْ يَخْشَى. Then speak to him a gentle word, haply he may mind or fear. So a gentle word is qawlul layyin. And the context of this verse is that this was advised to Nabi Musa alayhi salam, when he was going to visit the Firoun in his court. So very interestingly, one would think that when a person is going to meet a great aggressor, he should be told to speak firmly, to speak aggressively perhaps, but he is being told to speak to him a gentle word. Of course, this is really challenging, right? Because when we are face to face with an enemy, our inclination is to become aggressive. But let's explore this a little bit. How come Allah is advising us to be gentle and to use soft words when dealing with somebody who is not yet a friend? So a whole layyan is gentle, it can be firm, but it is done in a soft way. It is appealing to reason and rationality, and it is a message which is presented positively and gently. So, when faced with an aggressor of some sort or an oppressor, like I said, the temptation is to resort to aggression ourselves. However, when you use a whole layyan to speak to a person like that in a gentle form, there are basically three possibilities. And this is what the verse talks about, right? It says, yatazakkaru or yaksha, means either he will, there is a possibility that he will heed the admonition and he will accept the faith. That is one, yatazakkar, or he will yaksha, he will consider the outcome of his actions, right? That he will become a bit fearful, he will have khushu, he will have some sort of recognition of how his actions are oppressive, how they are not on the correct path. Okay. And the third option is la Allah. So Allah says, perhaps, there is a possibility that that might happen. And when we say there's a possibility there may happen, also there is a possibility that it may not happen, right? So, let's just look at the wisdom of this. Very often when we approach somebody with aggression, with, a harsh tone, what happens is that they will shut down. Their ego, their mind, their body will want to protect themselves, and they will go into either attack or defend mode. And what will happen is that their ears will not be open. They will no longer be listening to you, and they will be, either defending themselves or counterattacking, or any of these things can happen, right? When you speak gently to people, even those who are being aggressive, what does happen is, if nothing else, their ears remain open. They are not in that what we call a limbic reaction, right, where their physiology is responding to your words, not their mind. They are not thinking with their mind. When you approach someone with gentleness and with softness, with civility, they have no reason to kind of barricade themselves, to defend themselves, to counterattack, and therefore the message can actually go through. There is a possibility that they will take heed. And, even if they don't, right? So Allah says, La Allah, means that there is a possibility, perhaps. So even if they don't, the important thing to remember is that you have focused on the process. You have done your best to present the case, the argument, the rationality, whatever that may be, whatever you are facing at that time, with with gentleness, with rationality, having your own kind of, you are in emotional balance, even if the other person may not be open to listening. And so the outcome obviously is not up to you, but certainly we can focus on the process of presenting an argument. So this is a really, good verse to remember when we are, faced with aggression, when we are faced with, disobedience, with challenges. It's, they say in English that it is easier to catch bees with honey rather than vinegar, right? So it's kind of the same, it's the same sort of concept, that in situations which are the most challenging, we need to use words which are the softest and the gentlest. So, inshallah, let's reflect on this verse, and may Allah give us the tawfiq to follow it. So, Assalamu alaikum.